Have people always had telephones? If you couldn't call someone far away, how would you leave them a message? If your group got delayed on the way to the summer gathering, how would you communicate with the people waiting for you? Did the native people of this area have a written language? How did they pass on information from one generation to the next?
My uncle, he was a storyteller. Wherever they hear him, everybody comes in and sit around and tell stories.
When you own something and it becomes yours, an experience, and the kind of storytelling that we heard was exactly that. They were such good storytellers that you experienced the story because of the language.
My grandmother, I learned to understand our language from her, and a lot of our protocols she taught me, and she shared a lot of stories with me, and a lot of those stories I take to heart with me. And even when she would tell a story, hearing it in Blackfoot, it's like you're reliving the whole thing, like you're right there. She was such a gifted storyteller that you could actually see it happening. And the words that she would use in Blackfoot, they're so descriptive. I remember one time it was raining outside and thundering, and I went, and she was laying on her bed, so I laid down with her and I was telling her, tell me one of your stories. And that was the best story that she had told me. She told me one, and it took her 3 hours to tell me. And by the end of the story, I had goosebumps. Like, it was just, I was so freaked out. But it was one of the stories about a character called Narcisse.
All kinds of stories. That's what I told my granddaughter. I wish they had invented a tape recorder and video cameras then. Boy, we'd have some nice pictures.
And we don't tell coyote stories till the trees pop from the cold. That would be sometime in January. My grandmother had a house down here, my dad's mother, a log house. It was in December. I went down there and I told her, Kainai, I told her, tell me a coyote story. She said, Ta nem wait. She said, no, all the animals that hibernate haven't gone in yet. So you got to wait till everything goes into hibernation before and you wait for the trees that are water soaked to pop. And then the coyote stories come out. That's because at that time till spring, the people wanted to protect the animals that were big, that were going to have little ones, the elk, the deer and stuff. So you left everything alone. You made sure you had enough wood and stuff to settle in for the winter. That's when the stories come out.